The Apple Watch SE has improved on everything that the Series 3 needed to be improved on. From the display, the design, software, and health improvements. The Apple Watch SE is perfect. So, this review is long overdue. I've had the watch for about 4 months now, and it's been out for nearly 5. The bottom line is, I love this watch. It has a great design, good build quality, impressive microphones, an amazing catalogue of watch straps and colours. The list goes on. So, if that's all you wanted to hear, then stop watching now. But for those of you still here, let's take a deeper dive. First, I want to start with the design. Both the SE and the Series 6 have this beautiful design. The watch comes in 2 different sizes, the 40 and the 44mm. When looking to buy the watch online, this is the factor I was most worried about. As you know, if you follow me on Instagram, at LoveTechYT, I ended up visiting the store, because I wanted to see which size fitted best. For a quick size guide, I have relatively thin wrists, and the 44mm fits me perfectly. If you're unsure on which size you want to get, I would highly recommend going to the store to try one on. Back to the design. On the opposite side to the digital crown are the speakers. 40% louder than the Series 3. The speakers on the SE are not only much louder, but also much better at ejecting water after you get the watch wet. The microphone is also great on the SE. Right now I'm using the mic on the SE. And now back to the normal mic. You can also record voice memos right from your wrist, which is a feature that I really enjoy, and it will save to your phone when next connected. Finally, let's talk about the digital crown. Re-engineered back with the Series 4, the crown now has haptic feedback. This was an excellent addition to the watch, and gives you such a satisfying feeling when scrolling. Tell me what you think of the design down below in the comments. So, now we've finished with design, let's move over to practicality. The Apple Watch is mainly a health device, and therefore it has some amazing health features. Not only is the fitness app well designed, well integrated, and well thought out, it is extremely useful and gives you your info at a glance. You can also do competitions with friends and family, which I think is a really good feature on the activity app, and the watch will give you daily updates on who's ahead. So again, not only does this watch have a beautiful design, but it is exploding with features. So let's take a look. One feature, tip, Apple Watch trick that I really enjoy is when you've lost your iPhone and you can actually find it with your watch. So the way you do this is if you swipe up on your watch and go to Control Center, click this icon, and if your phone is connected to the watch, then it will ring. It's of course a very small feature, but I use it every single day. But now it's time to talk about software. WatchOS 7 is the latest update of operating system on the Apple Watch. But in this review, I'm talking about the watch itself, and not all the updates that are going to come in 2 years to come or something, because personally I don't care about that, and I don't think you care about that either. So what I care about when buying an Apple Watch, or just anything in general, is how it is now, not how it's going to be in the future or how it was in the past. So let's talk about how the Apple Watch is in the present. The software is great. I really like the personalized coaching tips from the activity app, telling me that I've closed all my rings today with a satisfying animation, or that my dad has run further than me today. But what makes an iPhone? It's the App Store. And it's the same on the Apple Watch. However, I'm not going to do a deep dive into that now because there are so many apps to explore on the Apple Watch. So why don't you check out my video, it'll be just up here, maybe the other side. I'll also be updating that this month or next month or something, just because it's quite old. So check that out after this video. Now let's talk about what I'm going to call the extras. So firstly, battery life. With the added sleep tracking, the Apple Watch SE needed to have good battery life. And I personally think Apple have implemented this perfectly. I can easily get a day, maybe 2, out of this tiny thing. I find that incredible. And it means that I can use sleep tracking on the Apple Watch much more than my Series 3. My favourite sleep tracking app is on the same video that I mentioned a few minutes ago, and that's in the description below. Secondly, the price. I hate it when YouTubers say that something is good for the price, because it implies that the product isn't good just standalone. So my take on the price of this watch is that it's not just good for the price. This watch is an amazing piece of tech, and is 100% worth your £269. Concluding the review. Is the Apple Watch SE worth it? Hands down yes. The SE is an amazing watch, and the way Apple have been able to make it less a luxury device and more accessible to everyone is just incredible. And compared to its predecessor, the the Series 3, this is a phenomenal improvement. Everything is faster, buttons are larger, speakers are louder, the design is new, health improvements. I recommend this watch so much because everything that you love about the Apple Watch, Apple took, and they made it so much better. So that about wraps up this review. If you enjoyed the video because you watched till the end, then maybe consider dropping a like on this video. Or if you really like the sound of my voice, then why don't you click subscribe. Remember the videos that I linked down below, including my favourite Apple Watch apps, and I'll also be releasing a tips and trick video, so subscribe and turn notifications on for that. That's about it, and of course, I will see you all in the next one. I hope you enjoyed that title sequence. Oh, that was cool.